I don't fear AI anymore because it couldn't possibly be any more robotic than the humans who run things now.
Bill Maher didn't just criticize Gavin Newsom. He lit the fuse, stepped back, and let the whole thing explode.
Well, you can't call it a drought if it happens all the time. In a story I'm getting tired of reporting, California is running out of water, and this time, just when we started showering again. 19,000 acres of forest have already burned this year, and 72% of the entire West is in severe drought. Turns out hot girl summer is for reals.
AISE dar kadam ho gaya yani, kyunki kabi kabi lagda hai insan hai sabasi zayada robotic ho gay hain. Or ISI robotic governance par Bill Maher any sita attack kia. Is dafa unka nishana the Gavin Newsom. Drought repeat ho raha hai forest jow rahi hain, or West ka 70% esi zayada severe dryness main high. Mar any bola, your emergency nahi pattern high. Or jab pattern banjay, to leadership ko jawab dina pat ha.
The median time to get approval to build a house there is 627 days. That's 217 days longer than it took to build the Empire State Building. You need 87 permits, 15 from the Planning Commission, 26 from the Public Utilities Commission and the Fire Department, 19 from building inspectors, 17 from the Public Works, 10 related to public spaces, and 1 from a guy in a T-shirt that says Federal Inspector. It's no wonder that in 2021, San Francisco issued only 2,000 permits for new homes. Sure, there are people living in the streets, but that's because we want to make sure the apartments they don't live in are perfect.
California main Ekgar approved Karn Ka median time. 627 Serbian dinars compare Caro Empire State Building SE, Joe 410 din main Bangayatha. 80 plus permits, Planning Commission, Utilities, Fire Department, Har step par paperwork ka pahad. Result? 2021 main San Francisco NE Surf 2000 housing permits issue Kai. Log streets par hain, Lekin system perfect paperwork ensure car raha high.
California is the place that spends money and gets nothing, which is why you may have noticed when the fires broke out, no one escaped by high-speed rail. We have the highest marginal tax rate in America, higher than almost all other states, and soon Greenland. Now, is wokeness the main reason for the fires? Of course not. But it's also not wrong to associate some of the unforced errors our government made with the things normies see as hallmarks of uber-progressive politics. Questionable budget priorities, high taxes that get you nothing, making everything about identity politics, virtue signaling overseas instead of tending to the nuts and bolts at home.
Wildfires Kabad Exal Guzra. Rebuild slow motion Maine. Displaced families temporary housing Maine fancy hui hain. State highest income taxes collect Karta high. Lekin jab disaster relief key bot a. Delivery sluggish lagdi high. Mar ka line sharp the. California spends money and gets nothing. Public frustration ISI disconnect se paida hodi high.
We have spent the last 2 decades in perpetual drought here, yet almond farmers in California have doubled in that time. Despite the fact that almond production alone uses more water than all the humans and businesses in San Francisco and Los Angeles combined, even on days when your teenage son spends 2 hours showering. Look at this chart of how much water it takes to grow different crops. Oranges, tomatoes, strawberries, all take about 11 gallons to make 1 pound. Almonds, 1,900 gallons. That wasn't a problem back when it rained, but now there simply isn't enough water to go around, and we have to make a painful choice, getting it to the people or getting it in the nuts.
And do decades se drought chow raha high. Lekin almond production double ho gaya. Ek pound almonds, around 1,900 gallons water. Mar ka sarcastic punch. Water people ko dine nuts ko? Jab residents ko shower time cut karn ko bola j or agriculture water heavy crops continue carrion, to narrative clash hoda high. Issue simple nahi, lekin imbalance debate ko fuel karda high.
You know, it's not like California doesn't know how to regulate. They know. We are the most regulated state in the nation with more than 395,000 regulatory restrictions. It is a constant nightmare of inspectors and permits and fees. In this state, if you get to your car 10 seconds after the parking meter expires, it's already gone and you'll never see it again. California has rules about every nitpicky thing you can imagine. If you don't believe me, try parking in Santa Monica, or starting a business, or getting your solar power hooked up.
California reportedly 395,000 regulatory restrictions South most regulated states main SE high. Parking meter 10-second late? Fine ready. Solar hookup? Endless inspection. Mark ha argument the Kujab rules protect Karn Kubajay Chok Karn Lajan, trust erode Hoda high. Corporations slip through average citizen paperwork main faz jada high. Perception yahi ban raha high.
But for 30 years, Nestle took water out of the San Bernardino National Forest under a permit that expired in 1988. And Coca-Cola is somehow allowed to take water from municipal water supplies, stick it in bottles, and sell it back to the taxpayers who own the water to begin with. 395,000 regulations, but somehow that slipped through the cracks? For a state that just loves to be up everybody's ass all the time, water management might be a better place to direct that instinct.
Mar any pointed examples die, expired permits or bottled water controversies. Names like Nestle or the Coca-Cola Company debate main A. Question ya nahi ku corporations exist kyun kardi hain. Question ya hai ku enforcement equal kyun nahi lagdi. 395,000 rules hon ku bad biegar loopholes survive kardi hain. To system key credibility hit hodi high.
But just as an exercise in realizing how far we've regressed as the can-do people, I think we should all try to imagine how it will go down if we tried to sculpt Mount Rushmore out of a mountain today. First, we'd have to make the mountain handicap accessible, so we could hire handicapped people to work on the side of a mountain. Then there'd be a 10-year delay while we studied the effect of construction noise on the mating habits of woodchucks. Then another 10 years to obtain ethnically sourced dynamite and find a sculptor who doesn't only work from home. And then another 2 years to apologize for being on Indian land. And finally, after 50 years and a cost that had ballooned to $100 billion, we'd have half a nostril, and it wouldn't be Lincoln, it'd be Che Guevara.
2008 SE California high-speed rail project par billion spend ho chuk. Delays or cost overruns headlines ban chuk hain. Mar any exaggerated satire use key. Imagine agar aj Mount Rushmore carve karna ho. To shayad half nostril tack 50 sol lag jayan. Hyperbole the lekin message clear. Regulations optics kuliya nahi, outcomes kuliya hon chahi.